All right, well, thank you so much for your interest. The whole point of this program, for me, was to put myself in front of qualified prospects on a regular basis that have access to my clinic, people that are from my community. I have literally made hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years applying the techniques that I'm sharing with you today. You may want to get a pencil and paper. What makes it so effective is instead of going after one patient at a time, we develop a relationship with one company at a time, and it gives us access to 30, 50, 100, even 500 people at a time. Now, when I use the word relationship, I'm talking about an ongoing, long-term, mutually beneficial relationship with a group of employed individuals. I found it very interesting that these companies were extremely open and responsive to my call. I started the program over 10 years ago, and the timing is better today than it was back then. See, these companies are paying a tremendous amount of money in insurance premiums, workers' compensation claims, and just health-related claims, absenteeism, things along those lines. Believe me, they want to keep their health care costs down. Now, if you present yourself in the proper light, they'll see you as a vehicle to help them reduce their expenses, increase their productivity, and reduce absenteeism. All of this saves them money. What makes it even better for the company is that you do your part for free. Now, you can afford to do your part because you're going to get paid in the back end. I already told you, I've gotten into companies like Coke, Bluebell Ice Cream, even Serta Mattress Company, Elastic Corporation of America. I've been in just about every kind of company you can imagine, from print stores, and I don't mean little print stores where they do commercial printing, to companies that have 500 employees, where I literally have done 6 of these back to back, 2 days in a row. Talk to 300 employees. Now, do you think that might make an impact on your business? Now, some are better than others, but they're all good. Now, let me give you an overview of how this works, and this is what you'll want to make a note of. You want to, say for instance, draw a radius around your clinic of roughly 10 miles. You're going to develop a list of prospective companies within that 10-mile radius. Here's a few ways to do this. Number one, and I'm not saying this is the best, but this is a place to start, your Chamber of Commerce. Look up the city that you live in, their Chamber of Commerce, look at their members. Most of this can be done online. Print out the members list and see who you think qualify and who doesn't. Your county has an industrial relations association or development agency. Google it, find them, they'll have a list of members. What makes it even easier is maybe go to your local library, because they definitely have a book of local industry, and it would be separated by county. You can make copies of these, or you can just write them down. Ultimately, you want to develop a list with 30 to 50 companies in your area. Write down the phone number, well, write down the phone presentation. You're going to have to come up with a presentation. Ask for the safety manager. Run through your presentation, offering to do the low back injury prevention workshop. Make notes of what they say, who's open to the idea, and who isn't. You're not asking for a commitment on that initial phone call. You just want to establish interest. Once you establish interest, you'll want to get their email address and email them an overview of the presentation and a link to your website or to the national website, which will help you, called workplacewellnessonline.com. That's the first step. Some of the people will call you to book an appointment or a presentation the very first email you send. Then you'll want to follow up with a second phone call, remind them who you are, when you called, why you called in the first place, ask them if they got your email, ask when they normally do their safety meetings, what day, what time. So you're going to dig a little bit here. Ask if there's a time within the next month or so that they'd like for you to come out and do your program. You're not inventing the wheel. You're simply going to talk to their employees at a time they normally talk to them to do their standard safety meeting. So this is nothing new for them. They're just fitting you into that time slot. Now that you have their email address. You can do all sorts of creative things. You can send them informational emails about low back pain in the workplace, low back injuries. I've sent myself on video actually doing the injury prevention program in different segments. Keep in mind, as they see you, as they hear you talk, they build relation with you. As you call them on the phone, it just gets better. You can mail the safety manager things, you can fax them helpful information. You're only limited by your own creativity. The bottom line is everything you do is building relationship. As you develop a relationship with these individuals, find out if they do health fairs. As I mentioned earlier, health fairs are a great way to build your business, and they really need you there. Make yourself available. This is an overview of what I do, and believe me, it's very, very profitable. It's fun. It helps you build credibility and expertise in the community. You become the go-to guy. I've given you enough that you can take the program and run. But I have something that is probably much, much better and much easier. Something that will save you lots of time, heartache, and something that will help you avoid the mistakes that I've made. I've put everything that I use in a fantastic program. The program includes the scripts I use to make the initial phone call, the follow-up scripts, the actual low back presentation script that I use, the script that I use to call the workshop attendees. Because remember, I now have their information. They've told me if they have low back or neck pain. They've given me their home address. They've given me their telephone numbers. So I have a script for that. Now, of course, I don't make that call, but I have that call made by one of my employees. You get the scripts in written form. They're videotaped so you can get a feel of how it sounds. I've included the stress survey that I use and that I have the employees fill out. I've given you the program overview in written form and also a video and audio form, a quick start guide, and I also set up a special website where I can actually talk to your prospects for you if you'd like. Your contact information will be on that site to provide additional national credibility for you as you develop this program. I show you exactly where I go to start my list. I help you develop that list and show you how to build literally a stable of companies that are really excited about what you have to offer. I give you all this in video, audio, PDF, and Word formats so you can make changes if you need to, if you want to use that or personalize it, and you are literally ready to roll. This program will put you in front of a dozen companies, or I should say dozens of companies, expose you to thousands of great prospects and their families, and really make you a ton of money. I've spent over a decade perfecting these procedures, and I'd like for you to benefit from them, build your business, care for your family, heal the community. Now, I could sell this program for $995 and it would be well worth it. I could sell it for $595 and it would still be a fabulous value. But I'm offering the whole program from start to finish for $247 if you buy it today. If you're unhappy with the program for any reason, I'll refund your money within a 30-day period. Once you pay, you'll have instant access to the program. I've put everything on a membership site that you'll have access to for life. You can download everything you want, from the videos to the audios to the PDF to the Word programs. All the forms and scripts, the video and audio, it's all there for you. Save yourself a bunch of time. Buy the program and start to build great relationships with the companies in your area. Be the expert. Build credibility. See more patients. Help more people. And make more money. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the program.